Hello and welcome again on Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. In today's episode we will talk about Uber Technologies traded at New York Stock Exchange. Well, ticker name Uber, the same. Well, it's a very famous, of course, company. No need for extra advertisements or introductions. Uber is a huge company also with market capitalization of 166 billions, and we see that it was showing very significant, let's say, step up starting from November of previous year, and we see the price went all the way from $33 to $63.18 now, so almost 2 times, and with some volatility rights, of course. And this is very interesting because we can see here that the previous top that was seen at 60 and that happened by mid of January now finished with actually decline first. So we declined all the way towards 37, which was also additional support line here. And now, then what happened by end of January, beginning of February, we started to recover in the price. And what we see now, it was upwards candle, very bullish candle today. So all indicators are still very bullish, and that's what happens. We see after hours news coming that Uber is actually missing its expectations for earnings, and this caused after hour price to go down minus 3.85%. So actually what happened today, all the gain of today is lost. We are starting lower, and currently after hours we are trading at 60.75. So we actually back to this initial support line, almost back S1. And then, of course, this would be then S2. And then, of course, the question, what's next? Well, definitely there will be a pullback, because we also know that Uber can do strong pullbacks. Just remember the previous wave that we had, the previous pullback we had from S1 to S2. And now we are almost at S1 sitting, so we might go lower. But still of good things, which is interesting here to see, is that overall, all 3 moving averages, and by the way, we have here at our daily charts 3 moving averages depicted. These are moving averages 20, 50, and 200. Here on the left, you see their legends. These are green, blue, and red lines correspondingly. So all 3 of them are actually facing up at the moment. That's also caused the price action go high. So it was double. It's a technical push, but was also expectation for good earnings, but didn't happen. So we might see some pullback, but this is still positive news in a sense that it can bring you nice entering opportunities. That's one point. Secondly, definitely it's expected that Uber's performance will improve, because now we see that in general globally COVID restrictions will go down. This is a strong expectation by end of this year, because global vaccination has started. So even with this pullback, it's just a retrospective pullback. So it's a pullback with the previous situation. It's a not pullback that will take place hoping the new let's say earnings coming. So new earnings are very positive in that sense. For mid-long-term traders, you can buy Uber at any moment, because by actually even by beginning of September, we see that Uber again became a company of so-called 20, 50, 200, meaning that its moving averages 20, 50, and 200 are actually aligned like this. And in general, what does it mean? So when you have SMAs aligned like this, it means that you are mid and long term strongly growing company. And until this is the case, you can just sit in your stock if you are mid or long term trader. And once this is starting to break, then of course you need to reconsider your portfolio to average down to do something. But until this is the case, you can just sit in Uber. And it's still the case because it's still expected. But there are also things we need to keep in mind for possible, let's say, pullbacks, because the previous trading levels, the lowest levels that we observed for Uber below 29, and this huge growth of moving average 200 that we saw by that time, and also the huge gap between moving average 200 and other 2 moving averages 50 and 20 is still big, and this means that we still might have some pullbacks down. So it could create some place, and actually the pullback that we saw previously from S1 to S2 is one confirmation. So we're already sitting here. Most probably we will pull back at least towards moving average 20 or maybe somewhere between 20 and 50, and then we will see either, because also others will expect the positiveness of further performance, we will grow up immediately, or most probably we will do volatiling between S1, S2 and only then grow. So in both cases it opens for us interesting buy opportunity. So now let's discuss where we can buy. What also, by the way, might happen, we might tomorrow have a situation that people will just buy out immediately all this negative news and just grow further. So this is also possible. Therefore, the way to trade here with Uber would be you just immediately start buying at these levels. So at 55, which would be just below moving average 200. So between actually 55 and this line, which is like 50, let's say 620. So these would be therefore levels S3 and S4. Let's write them here. So 55 and 5620 is the first level to enter, because once we have rebounds from there, overall we can make some nice profit. And by the way, speaking of making profit, at our channel we always follow strategy of 10 to 15% profit taking of your portfolio, of your let's say funds in the portfolio. So if you make overall this profit, we advise to exit, and that's how we take the profit. That's how we judge also if our analysis was positive or not. If we hit 10% profit, we assume it to be positive. Why so? Why we do it at our channel? Because if you make 10% profit even monthly from your trading, believe me, you will make it more than 2-3 times, up to 2-3 times actually profit a year, because it's adding up non-linearly but exponentially. So if you're consistent like that, you can become very positive, very successful trader. So with this being said, with this target price, that's the first entry opportunity here, S3, S4 for Uber. Should we have a stronger pullback because news is still, let's say, although expectation is positive, but it might trade lower also because the gaps are quite big between moving average 20, 50 and 200, as we just said. So then we just need to, of course, wait till previous levels, and then the next level to enter, the next very strong support level, is just sitting here at around, let's say 40, it's about a little bit lower than 49. So you can say it's a little bit 48.60, and then the level to buy high would be just sitting here, which would be something like 50. So let's write it here again. So if we decline in the price again, it would be 48.60 till 50. Another, let's say, channel to enter, it would be about 10% lower than the previous one. So it would be the second buy opportunity, or actually the first average down. And then if it goes even lower, we might even pierce S2 level, not expected at all, but still might happen. And then what we do, we just wait for super strong support, because we want to be very safe. And this would be at the level of actually between 42 and if you do it very long term, just below 39, because this way it will be a support level where moving average 200 will be sitting in between. So it will be S5, S6 levels. And why is it nice? Because moving average 200 will be sitting inside. It will be very strong, also historically confirmed at the levels. These levels were resist lines at September, October, and also in June. So now it works as support level here. So very strong, very well defined level. If we go that low, not expected at all, we need more negative catalyst than just missing expectations here of the profit. So it's just kind of a doomsday scenario, but we always discussed it at our channel. So if it happens, then the entry level would be something like let's say 38.50, let's make it, and then up to 42. So this is the way to play here, and again it's still quite bullish, so we advise 1-2-2 strategy. What does it mean? That means that funds you would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions. Then you buy with 1 portion the first circle, so the levels 55, 56, 20. Then if price declines further, you buy with 2 portions in the second circle. and so it's 48, 60, 50, 50, and if needed you buy again with 2 portions at the lower level, 38, 50, 42. So this way it will be the best optimization of profit versus loss. And if you like numerical table, this is the one. If you like more, let's say, graphical representation, so you can follow this chart, just make a screenshot. This is kind of a recipe how to work with Uber. Of other parameters, very interesting here, it's MACD histogram. You see now it's very big upwards, so it will start bottoming, I think, and also with the news, and go down, and only once it slightly declines, it will either make a second positive wave or go lower and do negative wave first and then return. So if we do second positive wave, we will most probably rebound from the second circle. If we do, or even from the third, we can do it if it will be a small negative wave. Or if we go really deep, like these deep downwards waves, we could go quite low. So we need to be prepared, but with this strategy we are prepared. So that's it for Uber. Good luck with it. Overall, quite nice stock to play, and also we analyzed it previously when it was lower levels, and it's nice to see that indeed it behaved as predicted for short terms, but also for mid and long term traders. So that's it for Uber for the moment. Good luck with it. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you didn't do so already. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks. And also, by the way, you can stay connected with us on Facebook and Instagram. Also check our free mobile application, also named Stocks Advisor for Android devices. Check in the description to this video, you can find it there. So let's stay connected, let's make profit together, and see you in other episodes of Stocks Advisor channel.